Hey, howdy, hey everybody, this is Pete, and welcome to the Daily Ukulele Adventure, and this week's song is going to be Wade in the Water. It's on page 252, had to look. Real quickly, I had a New Year's resolution, had an epiphany. I'm going to try to not make my videos 20 minutes long every time, and that was my New Year's resolution. I think I've been making them too long. I put a whole lot into them, and I put a whole lot of myself into them. But I also think I talk too much, which is just my nature, because I'm doing it right now. Anyway, the song's going to be Wade in the Water, and I love this song. Out of all the songs that I chose, I actually waited to do this one. A few years ago, we had flooded in this area, had a massive flood, and I had done a video about a flood, and it's in my playlist. If you look down there, my video list. You can watch all the pictures that I took. That's what I do for my job. I take pictures and do some artwork and stuff. And so I went around the city doing pictures. And so I was real proud of that, and I decided to put them all to some music. And so I couldn't find any music on Wade in the Water, believe it or not. And I know there's some out there, but I couldn't find it, so I had to make it myself. Well, when the book came along, the Daily Ukulele, if you hear that, sounds like Daisy's having a good time in there. Daisy, my dog. Anyway, I couldn't find any music on it. When I got the Daily Ukulele book, I was so excited because Mr. Jim had went in and did his own version of this song. And I'm sure maybe he got the music from the original source. I don't know. But all I've ever known is that it was a traditional spiritual song. It had a whole lot of deep meaning to it. It was a song that was supposedly... that came out of the slave era, and it was a song that supposedly taught the slaves a way to get out of the South and get to the North and be free. And it's always meant a lot to me, and I've always thought it was a beautiful song. I've read it time and time again, and I don't know how there's supposed to be hidden messages in there to teach people how to get north, and I haven't found that. But I also know that it's also supposed to be a song that has one of the other meanings it was supposed to be was that it was to teach people to get into the water, to lose the scent of the dogs that would be hunting them down from the south. So it's a song that's just deep rooted in history, and it's a beautiful song, and I just absolutely love it. So I was excited when when I had the chance to do that, and I decided make it be the first song after we got out of the Christmas season. And I actually had to wait. I probably could have done it before that, but I had to make myself wait. So the other thing real quickly is I want to say hello. I've got two people out there that are joining me for today, and it's Miss Gwen and Miss Doris. Hello, or a big howdy. Miss Gwen, you had said something the other night, and you had said, I hope, and I'm quoting her, she said that, I hope I make you proud of me. And Miss Gwen, I'm already proud of you. If you're trying and you're out there and you're trying to play the ukulele and have fun with it, I'm already proud of you. And I already know just how nice and how sweet you are. So I don't have to be proud of anything. I mean, I'm already proud of you, so to speak. And I'm always amazed at how wonderfully nice you are to everybody out there. And it's one of those things that just makes me happy to go to your webpage. How kind and nice you are to people, and how supportive you are of everybody. So I think everybody could learn a little bit from Miss Gwen out there. She is a wonderful person. So having said that, we're going to go to music. The cool thing about this song is it's actually very easy to play. It's only got a few chords. And for you beginners out there, there's only 3 chords, and that makes it easy, and it's very repetitive. And the other thing is, for you advanced people out there, the cool thing about it is this is your chance to show off. It's your chance to shine, to take this song and run. And I'm going to show you what I did with it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'll probably play through the first verse and show you how I did it, and show you how I worked up to it real quick. But as far as an advanced version, man, there are so many ways that you could do this song and make it sound just absolutely beautiful. And people have done it. There's some versions out there that are wonderful. But the most important thing is, and I can't stress this enough, the most important thing is to play and have fun. That's what it's all about, to have fun. And if you're enjoying yourself, and you're trying to learn this song, then that's what it's all about. All right. So here's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to make this a shorter video. Now I'm already into 5 minutes and something. So we're going to the music, and then we're going to go to playing the song. So here we go. And Miss Gwen and Miss Doris, you need to have some fun. If that means shutting off this video and having a talk and some coffee or something like that, then you do that. And if I was there, I would tell you that you probably need to have yourself a cookie. All right, here we go to the music. Nobody panic. All righty, y'all. Now this is going to be some of the easiest music that you've had so far. See there, you got 3 chords. It's going to be a D minor, an A7, and a G7. The music is pretty straightforward. Don't forget your first singing note there. And there's really nothing of any chord. Just remember, your actual verses, the chorus is coming in first on your music. And when it comes down to this part, it's going to be where your verses actually start after the main chorus. And you're going to come back. Once you get down to the bottom, I'll have you notice there's a repeat right here. See that little repeat? And that's going to take you back to the beginning. And what you're going to do is you're going to play. And as you play, you're going to sing the chorus. You're going to come down, and then you're going to start your first verse and play your first verse all the way through till you hit the repeat and go back, sing the chorus, and then come back down to your number 2, do the same thing, come down to your number 3, and then what you're going to do is you're actually going to finish the song right there. That's where it's going to end. So you play all the way through, then you come back up here to the top, you sing the wade in the water, and then you get down here, and God's going to trouble the water. That is the actual end of the song. So don't forget that right there. You've got your books. You see what I'm talking about. I mean, it's actually a pretty easy little piece of music, and it's a beautiful piece of music. I actually wish I had my sister or somebody here that just makes me sound pitiful. She can sing so good, and my brother too. But I wish I had one of them here to sing for me so that they could sing this song. Anyway, that's really all there is to the music, and next time you see me, we'll try and play it. So, okay, thank you very much. See you in a minute. Stranger's still breaking in on this thing here. Hope it doesn't go out of tune on me. Okay, these type of strings are usually once they get broken in, they don't go out of tune as long as you got everything adjusted right. But they're still breaking in. Anyway, okay. We went through the music, and the only thing really to remember about that is that you need to take note of the repeat and to make sure that you go back up to the beginning of the song. I'm going to tell you real quick, I've got one little problem with this version of the song. I told you I taught myself the song, and I came up with my own notes to it, and I've trained my brain to that version. So Mr. Jim's version throws me a little bit. I've been playing it and practicing on it. And so that I could put it on the video for you, on the recording for you. And there's a couple things that throw me every time, and I'm going to show you real quick. If you go down the 5th measure, or the 2nd line, the beginning of the 1st line, you see there's a G7 right there. Now, I don't know why, but in my head that just don't sound right. No matter what I do, it just doesn't sound right. So it may throw me a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Now, don't forget your first singing note there. But if I were to play just down there, this is what it would sound like. Way in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble. And see, I just did it again. I'm used to singing it my way, so it throws me on this one when I try to sing it to you. So, God, that's this note. God's gonna trouble the water. Now that G7 right there, for some reason doesn't sound right to my ear. If I was gonna do this, just other than the way that I've been playing it, what I would do is I would bring that A7 that's in the 7th measure, and I would bring it over to where the D minor is. Does any of that make sense? There's, of all your notes, it starts off with a D minor, an A7, a D minor, then it's a G7 and a D minor. Okay, now, if I was playing it, this is what it would sound like. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Hear that? Now, it may not mean absolutely anything to anybody but me, but that just sounds better. So, to my ear, now here's the kicker, okay? Music is one of these things that you have purists that think you need to stick note for note the way it's written. And as you're learning, that's a good tool. It's a good thing to do. Music can be a tool to learn you. There you go. There's some good English. Music is a tool for you to learn the basis of each song. But from there, it's an open book. You are an individual. You can do it any way you want to. Learn the song, learn the notes, and then figure out what sounds good to you. I have a way that I play it that is actually a whole lot easier than the way Mr. Jim plays it. I'm going to play this one for you beginners. I'm going to go through the book. I'm going to do my best to sing it the way it's supposed to be sung, the way he wrote it. Even though I've got it all jumbled up in my head, I'm going to sing it the way he wrote it. But I'm also going to show you the way I do it. And honestly, the way I do it, it's easier. It's only 2 notes, and you just variate back and forth between the 2 notes. And I'll show that to you in just a second. But right now, we're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to sing it all the way through. And I'm going to play it not as fast as I would normally play it. I mean, let me take that back. I'm not going to play it as fast as the way they're telling you to play it, or the way I feel like they want you to play it, the way I've heard other people play it professionally. I'm going to slow it down a little bit for the beginners out there. So, sounds like it's in tune. This is 4/4 time. It means each one of those little bars down there is going to get 4 beats. So if you're patting your foot with me, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Did you hear me mess up? Let me sing that again. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Ooh, those children all dressed in red, God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Ooh, those children all dressed in white, God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the children of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the ones that made it through. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, I wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. You hear me mess that up? I still don't know what I'm doing wrong. I told you it messes me up. Okay, look, I would have stopped filming and probably wouldn't go back, but you know how it ends. As embarrassing as it is for me, you know how it ends. God's gonna trouble the water. See, we do real life around here. We don't do no made up stuff. That is as realistic as it's gonna get right there. Now, for the more advanced of you out there, okay, I'm gonna show you something real quick here. The way that I do this, do you hear that? That's a G minor. It's first string here, first finger here. Okay, sorry, my dog's behind me here. But first string here, index fingers on your first fret, first string. Your next finger is going to be on the third string, second fret, and then the third finger is going to be on the. And if you wonder what that noise is, my dog is trying to open the door so she can go outside right now. And you get it? Did you get it? Push. Push, push, push. There you go. Okay. She got it. And there she goes. Yes, I've trained my dog to let herself outside. It is the epitome of laziness, but it works. And pretty soon you're going to hear her come back in and run across the room. Okay, it's a G minor. Index finger here on the first fret, first string. Your second finger is going to be on the third string, second fret. Your third finger is going to be on the second string, third fret. Hear that? And then the other note is a D7. Now how I play that is I use my second finger and I put it on the fourth string, second fret, and then I take my third finger and I put it on the second fret, second string. Sorry. Right there. Okay, now, that's the way I taught myself how to play that. The other thing I did for myself, hear that? I like that note for this. Now, what I traditionally do is I will, okay, I'm at 10 minutes on this. My New Year's resolution is about out the door. Now, what I do is I play these three notes and I finger pick with these two fingers, and I'll make the very first beginning of it sound like it's starting to rain. This is what it sounds like. Now what that's supposed to sound like is it's supposed to sound like a raindrop, then another one, and then another more. Do you hear that? And then you go faster. Then I start with a song. Can you hear the song in there? Let me sing you how I sing this version. Wade in the water, wade in the water, I sing wade in the water. The Lord's gonna trouble the water. verse, when you wade in the water, you can start low, and then when you come back into the end part of it, you can. In other words, what I'm saying is like when you say wade in the water, and then wade in the water, what you can say is wade in the water, wade in the water, children. You can do that too. And then in the end, when you come back and sing that same verse again, then you can go high for a little bit more dramatic effect. Wade in the water, wade in the water, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who those children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the ones that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. I sing wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Okay, I hope you got something out of that. I have officially broken my New Year's resolution. It's even without the music in, it's going to be over 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. I can't. Girl, did you get in? Did you? Come on. You know you can do it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a wasted like 30 seconds right there. Anyway, well look, I appreciate y'all looking this week, and if you get a chance, Miss Gwen's channel is CADJUNK, Miss Cadjunk. She subscribes me. You can see her on any of my pages in there. Y'all go over and check out her site. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a link to her site on my page, probably right down here. You take a look, and y'all can hit on that and go see her page. If you want to meet one of the nicest, most genuine people on YouTube, and there's a lot of them out there, let me tell you, I've made some wonderful friends. Mr. LiathGlas, Mr. Dave, his screen name's LiathGlas. Love that guy. Mr. Euster Brown, Mr. Middleton, my buddy Marcel, all these people out here I give a shout out to, Mr. Dunn, all you people. I've had a ball with you, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm meeting more and more of you as I go. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and just remember, if you have a doubt, stick your thumb out. Stick out your thumb and strum. That's the easiest way to do it. And smile and have fun. That's all it is. Have fun. All right. See you next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.